This tiny Japanese room is our entire studio, and somehow we managed to do illustration, machine and hand embroidery, 3D prototyping and printing, product photography, packaging orders, and basically run our whole handmade business, all in this little room. Living in Japan is inspiring. The scenery, the culture, the design. But the houses are famously tiny. Our entire studio is just 6 畳, about the size of 6 tatami mats. It's cramped, sometimes even chaotic. But honestly, it's our favorite place in the world. Hi everyone, we're Waikun and Natchan. We are a married creator couple living in Japan, turning original illustrations into handmade goods using embroidery, 3D printing, and a bunch of different machines. Today, we want to show you how we make it work. This is where most ideas begin. Natchan draws the illustration and I handle the 3D modeling. From here, things travel around the room to different machines until they become real objects. Turning digital art into thread is still one of the most satisfying parts of our work. This is actually where our whole business began. After graduating from university, Natchan worked full-time. And after coming home from an exhausting day at the office, she would sit at this desk, drawing, threading needles, cutting felt, and packaging orders until midnight. Slowly, the side income grew, and one day, quietly surpassed her full-time job. That moment changed everything for us. We both quit our job and started this studio at home together. We've been using this rather Soleil 120E that Natchan got from her grandmother about 10 years ago. It's been incredibly reliable, but it's definitely starting to show its age. Recently, we added this new embroidery machine, the brother Skitch PP1, to our micro factory. As we get more and more orders, 2 machines let us make these little patches at double the speed. And this is our 3D printing corner. We use the Bambu Lab A1 Mini. It's easy to use, fast, and super compact, which is perfect for our space. We use it for prototyping, making display props for our craft fair booths, and for small batch production. What we are printing right now is a mini weaving machine. Natchan got interested in weaving, so I designed this for her about a year ago. It's shaped like a cat and turns into a keychain, so you can weave on it anywhere. It turns out our customers really love it too. Now that the weather is getting colder, sales are picking up again, so we are batch producing more. Over here are the printer and the line cutter. We use them to make stickers and the super cute packaging for our handmade goods. For printing, we're using Canon's G3390, which is a gigatank system. We used to use a cartridge printer, but the ink ran out too fast and was way too expensive. The print quality isn't necessarily better, but the cost savings are absolutely worth it. For cutting, we use the Silhouette Cameo 5. It's a tricky machine, but definitely necessary. When everything works perfectly, the cut lines are so much cleaner than hand cutting, and it saves a ton of time. But getting it to work properly requires knowledge, trial and error, and a lot of patience. We'll be sharing honest reviews, real failures, things we wish we knew earlier, and tips that took us years to figure out. So if you already own these machines, please consider subscribing. And if you're thinking about buying one, we've included affiliate links in the description below. Thank you so much for your support. And finally, this is where we pack orders for our customers. This desk sits right under a large window. The natural light here is beautiful, so it's also our photography and crafting area. The room is so small that everything needs to have multiple uses. Now, our goods are finally ready to be sold online and at local handmade fairs in Kyoto. Kyoto is a small city, but it has dozens of art and handmade markets where we can meet our wonderful customers in person. Seeing their reaction and hearing their thoughts is such a precious part of our experience, and a big reason we choose to live here in Kyoto. We've been doing this for over 5 years now, and this little business has grown into something we're really proud of. If you love handmade things, small creative studios, or artistic life in Japan, we'd love to have you here. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you again in the next video.